Hey guys, it's Ben, and welcome to the Hooligans Podcast. Just gonna be a solo episode, just me. Fenton was supposed to be on, but some things came up, so it's just gonna be me. Hopefully, in the future, Fenton will be able to come on, but yeah, it's just gonna be me today. So start off every episode like normal. Let's get into some small talk. So I know I didn't make an episode last week. That was just because I had spring break. So yeah, now I have a lot to talk about because I was on spring break. So over the spring break, there was a pre-release for Magic the Gathering, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle set. So I have quite a good story to talk about that. So this set, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle set, uh, me personally, I'm a huge fan of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I know a lot of people in the Magic community were not very excited for this set because it is Universes Beyond and it takes place in New York City, which is kind of a running joke for the Magic community because New York City is a plane, which is kind of like just the area of where the story's taking place, right? And the last set we had in New York City was the Spider-Man set, which was notoriously a flop. It was a pretty bad set, right? And yeah, so there's this pre-release. I go on Sunday, and I tried getting some of my friends to go with me. You know, Spencer, he had work that day. Fenton, he had work that day. Orion, he had something going on. I don't remember. And then I also asked one other person, and that would be my my accounting professor. And do you want to know who showed up? My accounting professor. He is he's a great he's just a great person, dude. My accounting professor. I'm not gonna say his name. Uh, I'll just call him Bob, I guess. So Bob, uh, well, he gave us his number like the first day of class. This is my second semester with him. One of the things I've always known about him is that he likes magic, and every day after class, me and him would walk together for like a couple minutes and just talk about some magic. I talk about my podcast a bit, and he's never been to a pre-release, which is very surprising because he's been playing Magic for like over 20 years or something, dude. He's been playing Magic for a long ass time, and he's never been to a pre-release. So I was like, hey, do you want to come to this pre-release with me? It'll be a good time. And I basically explained to him what a pre-release is, and here I'll explain it to you guys on the podcast, just because I'm sure some of you aren't very familiar with Magic and what pre-releases are. So a pre-release is the weekend before a new set of cards come out for Magic. It's an event players can go to at a game store uh, that you can buy this kit, a pre-release kit, which is a box of packs of cards. Each person who buys into this tournament the box, which they're all the same. Now the random part is each pack obviously doesn't have the same cards. So everyone gets the cards from the set. Everyone builds a deck out of these cards. So it's very fun because you get to build cards out of the new set. You kind of get to immerse yourself in the new set before it even comes out with players who are typically newer to the game. Pre-releases are usually people's first experience with Magic, I've heard. And it's a very fun time. Usually the players are friendly. I do have a story about my first pre-release where it was not the most positive because some of the players were not the most friendly. Some people are very competitive, and I guess it is a tournament, so you can be competitive, but it's also a pre-release, dude. There's like newer players, so you got to be nice to them. You don't want to scare them off with the Magic stereotypes, which I'll talk about in a second, because yikes, dude. This pre-release I went to, there was some people fitting those stereotypes, dog. But so yeah, getting off tangent a little bit. So the pre-release, something new players usually go to, or people who just want to have fun with the new set before it comes out. They kind of immerse themselves in the new set, see what it's all about. You might get some good cards, maybe, you know? And my professor ended up going, and me and him went, and we had a great time. I built a deck. We actually built the same stereotype of deck. It was a red and white Boros deck. Or I don't even know why I said Boros. That's literally the same as red and white. It's just red and white. It was like Alliance. I'm not gonna talk about the specifics because most of you probably don't even know what that means. But overall, it was a fine deck, and he ended up doing really well. He ended up having a great time. He talked to a lot of people. He was socializing with people who like the same hobbies. So that's obviously a lot of fun. And he ended up getting fourth place overall. Keep in mind it was probably like 10 people because it was like a small game store. It's not like a massive game store in a massive town either. And I got third place. I think it's the best I've ever done at a pre-release. Maybe I've gotten third another time. I've only done three, so not a huge, a lot of data to go off of. But I was very happy with third place. Anyways, to talk about why some of this experience may have been a little negative is some of the other players. I will say everyone was pretty nice for the most part, but I could tell my third opponent was a little salty, I'm not gonna lie. To talk a little bit about stereotypes, Stinky. Stinky was a big stereotype, and it was a little positive. I'm not positive, fucking relevant. Because there were some stinky motherfuckers at this fucking event, bro. Oh my gosh. Not to be the bad guy or anything. Anyway, side note, I was the youngest person there, by the way, and I'm 19 years old. Not to be the bad guy. There was someone there with the most whack-ass haircut I've ever fucking seen in my entire life. So, they were basically fucking bald, right? No hair at all. Besides the tiniest little bit of fucking hair right here. And it was fucking long ass hair. Like, it was like a fucking ponytail, but it was just like right at the back of their neck, right here. And they like facial hair and shit. I think they might have had a little hair here too. It was like fucking like little fucking pube hair on the back of their head, bro. It was not great. Not very flattering, as they say in the business. So that, and then there was another person. He had long hair. It was my third opponent. Let's just say his hair was pretty fucking greasy, dude. That shit was shining as if you put some fucking bacon grease in that motherfucker. Like, dude, that shit was fucking shining, dude. And I'm not sure if this is a tradition, but at the end of the match, you typically shake your opponent's hand as a little bit of a sportsmanship, right? Let me tell you, dude, when I shook this motherfucker's hand at the end of the match, that shit was sweaty, bro. It was grody, dude. Like, I'm a person who touches my face a lot. I probably did during this podcast. After this, I paid extra attention to not touch my face. In fact, I asked, like, oh, where's the bathroom? Because there's a bathroom at this LGS, as at most LGSs. So I went, and I fucking washed my hands. And, dude, if you're a new player, dude, don't let the fucking stereotypes scare you off. Not everyone's fucking stinky, no shower, weird haircut. And, yeah, that's how it went. Overall, it was a lot of fun. Let me talk about my matches. So my first match, I was against a new player. They were very nice. I'm not sure if it was a girl or a boy, to be honest. They were wearing a mask, so I couldn't really tell. I would lean towards boy, but I'm not gonna be assuming genders here, guys. This is not the assuming gender podcast. This is the hooligans podcast. Anyways, they were very nice. Hard to hear because they were wearing a mask, though. Not gonna lie, kind of hard to hear someone wearing a mask if they're not with a booming voice like your boy here. But we had a good time. Their deck had a lot of flaws. It's fine though. It's a new player, and I just fucking swept the floor with them. That was their first experience in the game. They just fucking got swept, bro. They got fucking 2-0. Benji, no fucking mercy on this motherfucker. I fucking... Hey, but I will say, at least I was nice. I wasn't like, you fucking suck. What kind of fucking deck is this? You got no fucking removal. You are attacking me with a 1-1 when I have a 5-5 with no trample, and you're not gonna keep up the blocker. You little fucking bitch. Get out of this fucking game. Like, I was being kind, you know? I was offering tips. Obviously, after they make the mistakes, because yes, this is a tournament. I'm not gonna give them what I would do on their turn. That's kind of rude, you know. Let them play the game. Let them make mistakes. You learn through your own mistakes. So I would let them make a mistake, or not the most optimal play, and after, I wouldn't actually offer it during the match because I was kind of nervous too. Because I was like, I mean, this is only my third pre-release. I don't know this person, but I was enunciating every play I make. I hate players. Side note here. I hate Magic players who are playing the game and they don't say what's happening. Like, they fucking tap mana and shit. They don't say what color. They don't say how much. And they play a spell and they just say, "Oh, your creature's dead." You got to read the card, buddy. You got to read the card, or at least give me the card to read it. You know, like, oh, I just hate Magic players who don't say what they're doing. They're just doing, "I win the game. All your creatures are dead. I gain 200 life and you lose all your life." That's the bad stereotype, buddy. So I sincerely hope that player had a good pre-release experience with me as their opponent, because my first pre-release experience was pretty negative, and I'm gonna get to that in a second here. So that's how my first match went. After the match, like I said, swept the fucking floor. Easy as fuck, boy. I'm not bragging. I'm not bragging, guys. It was a new player. It's not like my deck was that good or anything. It's not like my deck was just fucking that good. Sorry. But after the match, they were asking me for tips, and since I'm not a fucking asshole, I was like, "Okay, yeah, show me your deck." I looked at their deck. It was just not much synergy. They had the Golgari not fucking red, I'm stupid. Green, black Golgari, that's what that is, by the way. Disappear deck. And they had cards which were like food. Like, it was kind of some... Oh, no, food is that stereotype. There was some fucking something else in there, right? That wasn't fitting the disappear. Like, I don't know. I don't remember everything that happened. But I helped them switch out some cards, some better cards for some worse cards, and, you know, I helped them. I'm a nice person. And, you know, that's how my first match went. Pretty positive experience. Match number 2. So, this guy, my second fucking pre-release, this guy won the whole thing. He is the fucking Magic pre-release fucking try-hard, bro. Like, he's been his way through the streets. He does every fucking pre-release, dude. Like, there's like 3 events. He goes to every fucking one, and he's a try-hard. This motherfucker brewed up the fucking craziest deck ever. It was 5-color fucking Wooberg, bro, and it had this motherfucker Donatello and Leo, I think, fucking blinking his shit, his fucking anchovy banana pizza. Boom, boom, fucking destroy target creature. So I'm here, like, with my fucking dick in my hands. My creature died. My creature died again. I can't do shit about this, because my deck only had removal based on damage and, like, fucking fight spell, basically. And I didn't have fucking creatures to do fight spell now, did I, buddy? Or I had something that, like, made it so their creature can't attack or block, but it doesn't matter, because it's a fucking ability on the creature. It's not attack or block. So that's my first match went with this motherfucker. Best of 3, by the way. I got fucking rolled by him blinking anchovy banana pizza and fucking playing the slow game, bro. Playing removal. That's it, bro. Playing removal. I'm here fucking eating shit. He's drawing a shit ton of cards. My deck, fucking shit with card drop. If I had like one thing to draw cards in that deck. So that's how the first match went. I got fucked. Honestly, by like turn like 5, I knew I was fucked. But dude, as the great Ludwig Agren said during forever, don't give up, bro. Even if defeat is imminent, you don't know what you do. You might get harder cards. You might get that removal spell that's not in my deck. So I played it out. I like playing games out because even when I'm crushing my opponent, I like to play the game out, dude. Like, don't surrender. I want to show you what the deck does. You know, if I'm get if I'm getting fucked by this motherfucker, I'm not gonna pull up the white flag, bro. I'm gonna fight back. I'm gonna fight back. Daddy didn't raise a quitter, you know. So that's how game 1 went with this fucking tryhard. Dude, you wanna know how I knew this motherfucker was a tryhard? Every time he played a card, his hands are fucking shaking, bro. He's like, I play anchovy banana pizza. He turns it over so I can read it. Like, that's a pro fucking pre-release veteran move, bro. Kill your creature. Like, dude, he was fucking wired up, bro. Bro must have been on fucking 1,000 milligrams of caffeine because he was going. Like, I thought it was fucking chilly in there or something because he was shaking, dude. He was fucking shaking. Tryharding. Fucking wired up, bro. That's how I knew he was a tryhard. Game numero dos. I'm like, that fucking blinker, which blinks an artifact and a creature, by the way. Nuts card. Too bad it's fucking red, fucking white and blue. The two worst fucking color combination for your boy. I hate blue. I actually really like white, but I hate blue. Anyways, I put in a spell that can exile this little guy. The only spell I got from my fucking pull of cards that can deal with this guy, like, easily. And it's like an exile. Like, enchant my land, exiles this guy. Dimensional exile, I think it was called. Excuse me. Ugh. So game 2 rolls around. I'm doing a lot better. He plays that guy. I somehow fucking top deck that shit. That dimensional exile. Bang. Gone. But he still got value off it, dude. And, dude, this game took a lot longer. This guy, he's definitely a control player. Do you want to know how I know? Because he didn't do shit all game. He would just get value. Me, I'm that aggro player, bro. I'm like that red player at the table. And I expend all my shit. He fucking destroys it. And he has this fucking not Omni Pizza, one of the 5-color pizzas, whatever that was. And he can, like, sack it for all the colors, and he gets a card. He gets to make me discard a card. He gets a bunch of shit off of it. Like, give something counters or something. And I'm here with no cards in hand. Ben, discard a card. I don't got nothing to give, mister. I don't got nothing. I'm fucking helpless over here. Destroy creature. Destroy that. I don't got shit, bro. I got nothing. Bro's playing the fucking resource game, dude. He's playing the long game. Anyways, I'm fucking cooked. He has a creature. I'm fucking top decking, dude, and he has a value engine. I have nothing. I lose pretty decisively. Not as decisively as this. Excuse me. Not as decisively as the first game, but I lose pretty fucking terribly. Right? Yeah. And that's how my second game went. And I'm not going to complain because this guy's a fucking tryhard. But if I beat him, I would have won this tournament. Spoiler alert, that guy won the tournament. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Anyways, number 3. Game number 3. Mr. Greasy Hair. I'm not trying to be mean, guys. It's just what it is. So, first game with this guy, right? It's going good. Nothing's going right for him. Everything's going right for me. That's what we like to see. He actually had another blink deck, but it wasn't as crazy as the last blink deck I went against, and I happened to kill him somewhat fast enough to win. I won the first game. Honestly, it wasn't that notable. What was notable is he was getting pissed, dude. He was just like, fuck, nothing's going my way. God fucking damn it, this fucking shit ass deck. He was fucking full tilt. He was fucking full tilt. Game two. Excuse me. Game two. I'm not getting my lands, bro. Like, I'm just not getting my lands I need. Dude, this guy, you would have thought we were playing Commander. He had this one, like, katana, auto-equipped to ninja. You, like, gain, like, 3 life if something attacks or blocks. He attached this. Oh, boy. He attached this, like, life linker. And, dude, when the game was over, he had, like, 60 life. There's no commander damage in Standard. Benny Boy is fucking cooked ski. Cooked ski. New word. I'm fucking cooked ski. Yeah, I lose pretty fucking decisively, honestly, after turn 3 when he had that fucking life gain engine. And game 3, what happened to me happened to him. Flip of the fucking coin, dude. It's a problem with Magic is always like the lands. He got mana screwed. I didn't. I got actually one of my win cons, the Triceraton Commander or whatever the fuck. And I fucking wrecked him. And that was the tournament. 2-1. You only do 3 matches. The whole fucking tournament takes like 4 hours, by the way. It's a long ass time. Something that I didn't say though, my second opponent, like, he was a tryhard, but he was a nice tryhard. Like, he helped me out, right? Like, he had me put in the ooze, which I kind of overlooked as a card. Didn't think it was that good. And yeah, he helped me out. He helped me upgrade my deck, and it did help me win my next game. So I'm grateful to that guy. I'm not trying to hate anyone here. I'm just pointing out some shit. Anyways, that's how the tournament went. Bob, my professor, he had a great time. He said he wants to go to the next pre-release with me. And when that happens, I'll update you guys how that goes. Let's see if we see any more stinky people. Spoiler alert, we will. It's fucking Magic the Gathering. Hey, at least it's not Yu-Gi-Oh! Throw a little shade on you Yu-Gi-Oh! Players. You guys are fucking worse. Hey, I'm not gonna hate too much though. I used to be a Yu-Gi-Oh! Player. I'm fucking 2 months sober. I don't know why I said 2 months. I'm like 3 years sober from Yu-Gi-Oh, dude. That shit is done, dude. When on turn 1 or turn 2, that's what Yu-Gi-Oh is, bro. Sorry to throw shade on Yu-Gi-Oh's players. It's a fun game. It was my first ever card game. I'm not gonna hate on it too much. But y'all are stinky and way more competitive than Magic players. Maybe I'm a little biased. I don't know. So, yeah, me and Bob, we're gonna go to the next pre-release. I told him it was the Marvel set. I'm wrong. I looked into it. I'm wrong. It's like Strixhaven, actual Magic set. Looking forward to it. Harry Potter Part 2. Yeah, Strixhaven. And let's talk about my first pre-release. You know what's funny? There's so much Universes Beyond sets. All 3 of my pre-releases happen to be Universes Beyond. I'll list them off for you. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Does that sound like Magic? Not really. Spider-Man. That's Magic? Yeah. Full standard set? Yeah. Oh, the last one I forget. Yeah. Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's all Magic, baby. And I missed Lore and Eclipse. I did miss Lore and Eclipse. I should have played it. It was before TMNT. I was busy that week. I didn't know it was that week. I swear, dude. Magic, like, advertises their Universes Beyond 1,000,000% more than their fucking in-universe sets. Like, I heard about this TMT set even before fucking Lore and Eclipse. Probably during the Lore and Eclipse pre-release, they were fucking talking about TMNT. Like, I didn't fucking hear about it. So I just didn't go to it. I missed it, dude. I should have looked it up, but I missed it. It would have been a fucking blast. That set looks sweet. Anyways, get back on track here. My first pre-release. Baby's first steps. Luckily, I wasn't a first-time Magic player. You know, I've been around the block a little bit. Probably a year and a half or so. Because I always lived in a small town which didn't have a game store. TCG, trading card game store. I don't fucking know what I'm saying. There's like a shortened abbreviation for games, like the card game store, whatever. And yeah, I never had one in town, so I never went to a pre-release. I always wanted to go to one, but now that I live where I am, it's a little bigger city, not in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, so there's a card store. So if I were to go to this first pre-release as a first-time player, like fucking Spider-Man, dude, this is the first pre-release. Oh, I fucking love Spider-Man. It's gonna be a good time. I would have fucking quit. I would have fucking quit on the spot. Because my opponent, one of my opponents, left such a fucking sour taste on the community. Fuck it. A fucking shit stain on the Magic community. That if I wasn't already part of this community, I would have thought, every fucking Magic player's like this. Every motherfucking one of them. I would have stereotyped the fuck out of them, dude. I would have been like, they're all a bunch of fucking assholes. Fuck this game. Fuck Spider-Man. Fuck New York. Fuck everything. Get me out of here. And you're gonna see why. You are going to see why this guy left such a sour taste in my mouth. I don't know why I just punched the mic. I'm getting a little aggressive, guys. Maybe I got some anger issues. So, baby's first pre-release. I'm nervous as fuck. You know, I know my way around the block, but I don't play Magic with just some fucking strangers. And obviously, as someone in the Magic community, I've heard about the fucking stereotypes. You know, the stench, the aggression, even the shit in their pants, no deodorant. The flipping tables, the ripping cards, spitting in the face. I've heard it all. So obviously little Pee Wee Hut Jr. Ben here, showing up with his fucking lollipop to his first pre-release, is a little nervous, guys. Because I'm not here with any friends. I don't know anyone here. I'm the youngest motherfucker here. I'm always the youngest motherfucker here. Everyone who plays Magic is apparently a fucking unk. I'm sorry. Everyone's a fucking old head, dude. So, I'm obviously intimidated, dude. I'm sitting alone. Baby's first pre-release. I keep fucking saying that. I'm looking around. Everyone looks intimidated. Like, I look over here. There's just some old bald motherfucker with some wrinkles on his forehead, just mean mugging me, dude. He's like, fresh meat. He's looking at me like I'm a fucking piece of fucking meat, dude. Do you know how intimidating that is? When I look over to my beloved Magic community, I don't want to see a bald, big guy staring me down, like trying to size me up, baby. Like, does he look like he is an experienced Magic player? But no, I'm over here like, drink my water. Whoop-de-doo. Like, I don't know anyone here. He's never seen me before. I look like a fucking noob, bro. I look like a bitch. I look like a little fucking Magic bitch that you can just fucking slap around. He looks at me and you know what he sees? He sees, I want to go against that guy. That's a free win right there. Little fucking Pee Wee Hut Jr. So, obviously, I'm a little nervous. FYI, this room we're in, it's like 4 tables. Some of the other tables, there's like other fucking people doing their own shit. I don't know what the fuck, like Warhammer, Yu-Gi-Oh, One Piece card game, like they're doing that shit. I'm not someone who really just, like, as by myself, I'm not someone who really goes up to people and starts a conversation, especially if they're intimidating me. Like that guy, dude. Like, yikes. So, let's get to the meat and potatoes of the story. I get the pre-release kit. Uh, I fucking build a pretty decent deck. It's a madness deck. Fucking Rakdos. Probably one of my favorite color combos. FY, red's my favorite color. White's my second favorite color. Green's third. I gotta continue the chain now. Black's fourth. And blue is fifth. Fuck you, blue players. So, I finish building my deck. It's a piece of shit, but it's my piece of shit. You know, I love it. It's my first pre-release, my first kind of like sealed deck experience. You know, I don't think I do too bad. Obviously, I watched a pre-release guide. You know, I'm a little prepared. You know, I didn't just come in here with no knowledge of the sphere, what to expect. My first match, I go against someone like me, new, first ever pre-release. I won. Nothing bad one about that. They were pretty polite. Honestly, they were very quiet as well. Don't remember too much about them. Very forgettable event. Match number 2. Now this is the guy who fucking stained the Magic community in my eyes. He's the guy who knows everybody here. He's the guy who was looking me down before the shit started, dude. So before the match starts, we're like talking a little bit. You know, I'm trying to be nice. You know, I'm not an asshole. It's my first event. I'm like, yeah, dude. Like, you know, how's your event going? You get any good pulls? Type shit. Like that's what everyone says. That's like fucking generic response one at pre-release. Did you get any good pulls? Did you get any good pulls? Fucking hello in fucking pre-release, right? And you know, it seems fine. He has like his phone for life totals, and you want to know what really grinded my gears? Well, he fucked me the first match. I got land fucked. Fucking mana screwed. My second match, I actually did win. He wasn't too salty about it. Now, what really irked me? Okay, actually, 2 things really irked me. I don't know if they both happened on match number 3. I'm just gonna pretend like they both did. Match numero tres. I'm doing good. We're both trading. I have a lot of decent removal because I'm in fucking Rakdos, best removal. And we're going back and forth. I play this spell that's like discard a card, draw 2. I don't have cards in hand. I guess I don't have anything to discard. I'll just draw 2. And I must have played this card wrong, but forgive me for playing it wrong because like I said before I watched this, I think it was called Secret Rendezvous. I don't know how the fuck I remember this card's name. Probably because I'm fucking a nerd and that was my first ever experience with something. Is that what it's called? Okay, no, it was not Secret Rendezvous. Hold on. Spider-Man. Draw. Red. Spell. Discard. Secret Rendezvous is a whole different card. Oh, it was close. It was fucking Romantic Rendezvous. Fucking excuse me, guys. Fucking push your spectacles up. Actually, it's Romantic Rendezvous, not Secret Rendezvous. I got half of it wrong, alright? Failing grade, but nonetheless, at least I got half of it right. Romantic Rendezvous. It's a card you discard 1, draw 2. Most of the cards like this, it's like, it says like, as an additional cost, you like have to discard 1. But, man, Romantic Rendezvous does not say that. Rendezvous. Fucking. Must you discard 1 to draw 2? Oh, that didn't fucking go how it was supposed to go. Yes! I just looked it up. If your hand is empty, you don't have to discard 1. And... because it's not a cost. It resolves as much as possible. What a banger card. What a banger card. Anyways, this guy, he didn't know that. And me, being a little fucking PB Hut Jr. that I am, you want to know what he does? I play that card, and I go to draw two. Obviously, I enunciate when I'm playing, because that's the polite thing I do. I say, I play this card. Oh, no hand, no fucking cards in hand. Oh, discard. And then he's like, that's not how that card works. That's not how that card works. And he's like, Judge, we need a judge. Do we need a judge over here? Do we need? Because I was like, I don't know, man. Like, I just watched a prof video on it. Tulare Community College, shout out. Small creator, guys. Small creator. And he said that card, it's not an additional cost. You can just draw two. So, and he's like, do I need to get a judge here, buddy? Because obviously you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Judge! Get over here, Judge! Dude, the judge is like in the other fucking room doing his job. Like, we're in a game store. He's fucking selling cards and shit. I don't see him. I didn't want to fucking bother the judge. So I pull my phone out and I just say, we don't need a judge. I'll just look it up. I look it up. And this is a newer set. The AI answer tells me, like, I can't do that. And I don't want to argue with this motherfucker when I have two things telling me I can't and one thing telling me I can. So I'm like, fuck. I guess that's how it works. I would have kept the land in my hand last turn if I knew that's how it worked. I would have discarded the land and drawn two other cards. So turns out that is how the card works. Until just now when I looked it up, I thought I was wrong. I was fucking right. I just looked it up again. I was fucking right. I don't know how Google AI lied to me. AI's wrong sometimes, guys. In Professor we trust. I should have got a fucking judge. But me being a new player, I'm kind of intimidated when this guy does that. And I don't want to get the judge involved. You know, I'm trying to have a chill game. Spoiler alert, that's fucking on my downfall. Like, I'm losing this game because of this. Because I can't. My card is fucking useless. I mean, it's not useless, but it's not as good as it once was. Anyways, that's not even what irked me the most. It did irk me, but not the most. That's my first judge moment. So, what really irked me the most was I was showing him a land. Like, I got one of the cool fucking Spider-Man lands. And I believe it was it must have been an island. Oh, yeah. It was an island. I was splashing in... This is a fucking pro gamer move by me. I was splashing in blue. There's a little blue in the deck. I was splashing in blue for this, like, Doc Ock card. So I put the island... I was like... I drew it, and I was like... I was so excited, dude. I was like... Dude... Like, I put it on the table, and I was like, dude, check out this island, dude. I got it from the set. It's cool. There's, like, the fucking webs and shit on it. And I'm here with my 3 mana. And I needed another Rakdos mana to play fucking Ultimate Green Goblin. Yeah, that's what it was. And I'm like, dude, shit. I needed to play a different mana. And he's like... That's tough, buddy. Any other time I would let that slide, but this is a tournament, and yeah, you're not able to do that. You're not able to do that. You want me to get a judge over here? Judge! He didn't do that because I didn't fucking argue. I was like, all right, man, then I fucking pass. I do fucking nothing on my turn because I needed my mountain in my hand in order to play Ultimate Green fucking Goblin. FYI, I like to think I would believe if I was going against a new fucking first time pre-releaser, I would have let them change out the land. Like, sure, it's a tournament, dude, but dude, like, I was just showing you the land. I wasn't playing it. I mean, sure, it was on the table, but oh, brother, that really just it really pissed me off. It really fucking pissed me off, dude. Really irked me the wrong way. Thank God I was a veteran Magic player, as they say in the Viz. Anyways, that's how that pre-release went. My last opponent, he was so nice, dude. Like, he really restored fucking humanity in me. Like, the image of Magic players saved by this one guy. Like, he was being super kind. His deck was way better than mine, but he was being so kind. Like, he was giving me tips and shit, kind of like how I was on my last pre-release because I was more experienced. And yeah, he fucking rolled me. He fucking rolled me, dude, like a fucking taquito or some shit, bro. I don't know. And guess what? I still had a good time because he was being kind about it. You know, he was being good about it. And that's how my first ever pre-release went. Overall, I had a good time. Pre-releases are so fun. If you guys ever want to get into Magic or into Magic, I highly recommend it. Obviously, don't have your expectations too high on the competition because it's Magic. There's a reason a stereotype exists. There's always going to be that one guy who fits the stereotype. Competitive, stinky. Maybe something else. Oh, judge. That one too. Anyways, that's my pre-release story. We're so... Honestly, this whole fucking podcast, this whole episode's basically going to be fucking small talk at this point. Because we're already 40 minutes in, guys. We're already fucking 40 minutes in. So let me get on to the next topic ski. So, continuing on the story about my spring break. So, another thing, I don't even know why I said spring break. I actually didn't even work out for spring break. But something I've been doing, which I hadn't done in like a while, is I started working out again. I started going to the gym again, mostly for myself, and my mental. I've been going 4 days a week. It's very convenient for me because every day after my class at college, there's a gym at the college. So I just go walk over to it. It's not that far. And I work out for like an hour. I work out an hour 4 days a week. And it's good. My schedule goes, here, I'll just give you guys a quick schedule. I do arms, shoulders. That's one day. Legs, stay with me here. Forearms, that's the second day too. I know it's an odd combo. I've heard it a lot, but I had to squeeze forearms in there somewhere. And, you know, you'd think it'd be arms, but, dude, arms really takes a long time. Like, it usually takes longer than an hour because I have so many different things I want to do with arms and shoulders. Day 3, we got core and chest. That was today, actually, for me. Day 4, we got back and cardio. So, that's my workout schedule. I've been staying really consistent with it. Besides spring break, I was out of town. You know, I was out of town. That's the only reason. If I was in town, I would have went because college is still open during spring break. Like, the campus is open. But I was hanging out with friends and shit. I was going to a pre-release and shit. I was shitting and shit. I'm not fucking funny. Anyways, yeah, that's my workout routine. Not gonna go into it too much. Just so I can defend myself though. If you think the forearms is weird, yeah, like I said, it's like the day I like doing it, and it doesn't take up that much time. It's like 10 minutes. I do legs for 50 minutes, and then forearms for 10. And all I do for forearms is I grab a weight, I fucking put my arm on my leg, weight right here, dumbbell, looks zesty as shit, gets all that for me, gets all that, hold it right here. Then with a lighter weight, we hit one of these fuckers, hold the arm right here, it looks easy. When you're doing like 30 of them, dude, your arm's gonna feel like shit. Like, you're gonna be gripping that thing, you're gonna be almost dropping it on your foot. Like, there's a few times when I'm like so sore, I just drop it and catch it with my other hand. Because I know I'm about to fucking drop that shit. It's a good workout for forearms. If you want veiny forearms, I used to have veiny forearms. I used to do it like fucking daily when I was in weightlifting class in high school. But, you know, obviously it's hard to get veiny forearms when you're fucking fat. But, yeah, if you want veiny forearms, hit one of those. I know a lot of people have those fucking squeezer ones for forearms. Those are good too, I guess. I just don't have one. And, you know, that's my justification of forearms. Now, I'll give you guys just a quick deep dive on what I even do. So, I do the same things basically every time. For arm day, so lately it's been going like this. So it's been starting Monday. Today's Monday when I'm recording this. I do core and chest. So I go and do one of these. I don't know what that fucking machine's called, dude, but it's for the chest. I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to talk about everything. I just do that. I do like a crunch machine. I do like a fucking twist machine. I do some planks, minute plank. Cause I'm fucking fat. I don't know what it's called, but you're on your back and you go like. For you audio listeners, you're like on your back. You put your legs up 2 inches from the ground and you fucking like move them up and down a couple times. Then you hold them 2 inches off the ground for like 30 seconds, minute. And then I do the one when you grab the ball and you like put your side with your legs up. Fucking Russian twist. Yeah, Russian twist. What that one's called. I know exercises. I don't know the names of exercises. So I do all that in a chest press, of course, for chest. Maybe a little bit of skull crusher. And that usually takes a whole hour. Because I do 2 sets of 8 for a machine, a set of 6, and then a fucking drop set. But it's not a true drop set. It's like I'll do 3 sets of 8, drop in the weight. A true drop set is go till failure. I used to do that. I don't know why I don't anymore. I still go to failure sometimes, but not every single set. Like I'll do 8, and then maybe till failure on the last one, the lightest weight. But I could do failure, which is what I used to do. Very, very short and easy way to get a lot of muscles doing AMRAPs, failure reps. That's a little pro tip for anyone trying to get into weightlifting. It hurts like a bitch, I will say. You're going to be very sore, especially if you're starting working out and you're doing drop sets. Don't recommend doing drop sets when you first start, or AMRAPs, because your body has got to adjust to lifting weights. But if you're trying to get muscle fast, I very much recommend doing drop sets, doing AMRAPs. It's the fucking cheat code to get muscle. So that is my core day. Then I do back and cardio. So back, I do the same but backwards now. Don't know what that machine's called. For you audio listeners, God bless your soul. You're holding the fucking weight and you're going with your arms backwards. You're going with your arms backwards and trying to like touch the weights or something. Your arms are like bent a little bit. I don't fucking remember. It doesn't go all the way back, obviously. So yeah, they're not touching unless you fucking break your arms. Then you do like the dude, this has got to be one of my least favorite machines because it hurts so much. It's like a lower back machine. You get in it and you just like move your back down with the weight. I'm sorry, audio listeners. Like I'm so bad at names and shit. It hurts so bad. That's one. I do drop set and I do AMRAP the last rep, but it hurts so bad. It hurts so bad, dude. I can't do it that long. And obviously, the pulls, everything pulling's all your back. I'm so bad at the names of shit. I'm just gonna stop saying some of these unless I know the name. Like you pull a cable while you're sitting down towards yourself, for the audio listeners. And then there's a couple other things. I don't know the names, so I'm just not gonna say them. And then obviously the treadmill for like 20 minutes, whatever time's left for the rest of the hour. I usually just put on a video, even if it's longer than the time left. I put on a video. I do my cardio for that time. And then when the video's over, I'm like, okay, time to go. Anyways, some I just thought of something. Some of you guys are gonna think I'm fucking a psychopath. I do not listen to music when I'm lifting weights. And yes, I do have earbuds at home. I do have a pair of headphones I could use. Why do I not listen to music? Well, the gym has music. It's shit. But why don't I listen to music? Because I don't know, I don't really talk to people, but I like to think if I don't have earbuds in or headphones in, if someone wants to talk to me, they can and they won't feel intimidated. I like to think. And also, I've just never been a big music guy. I can lift in complete fucking silence if I wanted to, dude. I don't need that fucking motivation, dude. It's just when I'm lifting, I'm fucking zoning out, dude. I'm just like everyone has a lifting face, dude. This is my lifting face. Sometimes I put my lips in my mouth. That's my fucking lifting face. It's lame. It's lame as shit. I don't go. Dude, some of the people at the gym, dude, like, I'm going off tangent, but dude, there's just one guy at the fucking gym, dude. He's like an unk. He's like doing the fucking. You don't gotta do all that, bro. I know some people think the fucking like I understand grunting a little bit, like like maybe that's a little power boost, but going the whole fucking like bro, you're not going super you're not going fucking super saiyan, you're not leveling up. Um all you're doing is annoying the people around you, aka me, because I'm the only motherfucker in there, bro. Honestly, I don't fucking care that much. It's just like it's kind of comical seeing this motherfucker make those noises, dude. That's a little thing, dude. That's the fucking link alarm. Link alarm. I hate the link alarm. I can understand the why it's a thing, because it is kind of bothersome when people are going, you know. That's a side note. Anyways, as I was saying about my fucking not listening to music, I don't judge people who do. I understand why they do. Like I used to listen to music occasionally, but dude, my earbuds always fucking fall on my ears when I'm lifting, because like my head tenses up, and dude, my earbuds just always fucking fall on my. I don't like wearing headphones in public. Want to see why? Fucking major ass headphone debt, dude. I don't want a fucking headphone debt midday, bro. I don't want a fucking headphone debt at the gym. You know what I'm saying? But my earbuds always fall in my ears, and my headphone debt is fucking horrendous. Those are probably one of my most reasons. And also, I'm like accustomed to not lifting with music, like not music on my own music. Like if people have like a speaker in there and they're playing music, it's like whatever. It's fine, you know. But I'm fine with no music for lifting. Call me crazy all you want, you know. It's just not something that's ever bothered me. Usually I'm lifting with other people and I'm just talking to them, you know. Not so much in college because I don't know any of these motherfuckers, but back in high school I had a whole lifting group. Little side tangent there, a little lore drop, but yeah. Anyways, next session. So yeah, after the back, that's on Tuesday, back and cardio. Wednesday we got arms. Everyone, always my favorite day. Most people's favorite day. I'd like to think, at least guys. I know girls like legs more, but I gotta fit the stereotype for gym bro a little bit. I do love doing my arms and shoulders. So obviously gotta do the flat bench, red chart. What's red chart? 8, 6, 3, 2. Don't do the 1 rep unless you're maxing, I guess. 3 to 5, 8 to 10, 12 to 15. That's red chart. Percentages, I don't have it memorized. I probably could look it up, but I'm not going to. If you guys want to look up red chart percentages for reppage, you can look that up. But for your 3 to 5, whatever your 3 rep is, you do that. For your 8 to 10, whatever your 8 rep was, you do that. 12 to 15 is lower than your 8. That's all you got to know. That usually takes a fucking pretty good chunk of time, like 15 minutes, 20 minutes. It takes a while to do bench, especially by yourself, because you gotta load the weights on by yourself, take the weights off. You know, that's what takes the most time is just putting on and off weights. So after that, I go doing another classic lift, one of my favorites. Military press. You stand up. You have the bar on your kind of like collarbone, and legs straight up, stiff. You just go up and down with your arms in the bar. If you were doing I don't remember what it's called, push press. Yeah, that's what it's called. That's when you'd bend your knees and you'd like use your like leg momentum to kind of like, ooh, kind of. It's a lot easier push pressing. Military press is just it's more shoulders and arms, I guess. So I just do that. Um, After that, dude, those both take a long time because you got to load the weight on and off. I do the what's I don't know what it's called. I'm so sorry, audio listeners. You grab two dumbbells. Usually 15 pounds is what I do. You can do 20. I could probably do 20, but I like doing 15. You grab them. You just lift them straight up in front of you, and then you bring them down. Straight up in front of you, bring them down. Then you put them to your sides, and you go out all the way and back down. And then you kind of bend over with your back straight under you, and then you bring them out, and it's kind of the same as the second one. You bring them out, bring them back. It gets your triceps good, biceps too. The last one's kind of more back, but I do it even on not back day because, it's the trio, dude. It's always the trio. I've done it. Whenever I do it, I always do the trio on arm day. And after the trio, it's another machine I don't know the name of, so I'm not going to say it. And then I go in the actual machine room. I do the hammer curl, I think it's called. No, not hammer curl. It's a curl machine. It's just a curl machine. And there's a tricep machine. There's a lot of machines, bro. Oh yeah, there's a shoulder press. I also do another. I know I already did a shoulder press, but then I do a seated shoulder press. And that usually takes like an hour or a little bit more. And there's probably another machine I'm forgetting right now, but yeah. That's that's Wednesday. Arm day, shoulder day. My favorite day. Then leg day. Honestly, I don't even hate leg day. My least favorite day is probably core and chest day because I'm fucking terrible. Dude, I'm terrible at planks, dude. I'm like dying, bro, when I'm doing a minute plank. Yeah, leg day, and I actually really like leg day. Leg day is probably my second favorite. Leg day and fucking forearms. It's definitely my like second favorite. On leg day, you do the machine when you're sitting down, you got it on your ankles and you move it up. That gets the top of your quads. I mean, it's just your quads. I don't know why I said top of your quads. Then you go the one when you're laying on your stomach and you move it up to your butt on your ankles. Hopefully I'm explaining this decently well. Here's for the people who are visually looking. It's a little bit of that. The other one's like that. The first one was that. So that one gets your hammies, your hamstrings. Fucking sucks, dude. That one, that's probably my least favorite for legs. Then you got the zesty one. Dude, this one kills you the first time you do it. You got your leg, you're sitting down, fucking man spread as fuck, boy. And you got to move your legs together. Like, dude, this exercise is just for like crushing watermelon between your legs, bro. I don't know why. Why else you need these muscles that much? You fucking have your legs on some pads. They're spread out. And you just, dude, you get it to like 300 pounds or some shit. And you move them in and you touch the bars together and go all the way back out. Let me tell you. When you first do it, it's like easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Don't even feel it. Day or two after, bro, you can barely fucking walk. You can barely fucking walk. You're crab walking, bro. You're crab walking, bro. It's hard to sit. That's how bad it is. If you're not a person who's done that before and like gone hard, you're not gonna understand. But dude, it fucking it fucking sucks, dude. Like your legs feel like noodles. And And then obviously you do the other one when your legs start inward and you move them outward. That one is so much easier than the crushing watermelon. The other one gets like your groin, by the way. And dude, when your fucking like groin area is sore with your legs, it's like hell on earth. But this one, it I don't remember what it hits, but it's not the inside. It's like the outside of your thighs, and it's even easier than the first one. Dude, you're gonna feel it if it's your first one as well. Don't overdo these if it's like your first time doing it. It it sucks. It really does suck. After that, there's another machine. There's like two hamstring machines. I do them in a row. It's probably why the second one always sucks so much because I do two hamstrings in a row. After that, I do leg press. Leg press, I don't do the AMRAP. I probably should. Honestly, I should probably do fucking back squat, but I don't have a spotter, and I don't. I bench without a spotter. I don't squat without a spotter. I I should, but I'm not. I'm also just not a huge fan of squatting, of back squat. I wish. I mean, I love it if I have a spotter, but doing it without a spotter just really fucking sucks. And leg press is kind of like compensating for it, I guess, but not really. I much prefer back squat over fucking leg press, but yeah, you do leg press. For people who don't really know gym, it's like you're sitting down, you got a bunch of weight, and then like on the machine, and then you just like push your legs out. Tip for people don't really go to the gym, and if you ever try this machine, do not lock your legs when you're doing this. Even if it's a low weight, I do not care. If you lock your legs, and if it is heavyweight, or if your legs just can't handle it, your legs will fucking crumple. Your bones will fucking break. Like it's bad on your joints, it's bad on your legs, it's bad on your bones. Don't do it. Don't do it. As soon as you get all the way extended, don't even fully extend actually. As soon as you're about to fully extend, go back down. Go back down. I'm showing for the audio listeners. God bless you. I'm showing a very fucking terrible representation of what this is with my fingers. And yeah, just don't do that. And then after that, I do my forearms, which I already talked about. To continue on about my spring break, I'm probably gonna call this episode "Spring Break Stories" because I'm basically just talking about my spring break this episode. Okay. Another thing I did on spring break is I hung out with Spencer, Clyde, and K-Dog, Caden. All of them have been on the podcast besides Clyde. That's why I'm not revealing his true name. So, Spencer before this came over like the week prior. This deck. I mean this. What the fuck am I talking about? Deck. I'm getting ahead of myself. This episode's been very magic heavy. I'm also going to talk about a little magic here. I built Spencer a magic deck, guys. I used my fucking shitty ass bulk and some decent cards as well, obviously. And I built him a deck. It's Orzhov red. Oh, I don't know. I keep saying red, white, black. It was Orzhov. It's like it's a oh dude, it's like a background commander. Tap, sack something, draw cards, you go lose power. If you're a Magic nerd, you definitely know what that card is. His background like gives token creatures +2/+2. Inspiring Leader is what I think that's called. And so it's kind of like a token deck, and it just draws a lot of cards. It's pretty shit. Why is it pretty shit? Because it's made out of fucking bulk. It's made out of bulk and then cards he's got from like drafts we've done. Because me and my friends have done like 4 drafts before this from different sets. We're doing Tarkir Dragonstorm next. We've done for the first ever one. We've done fucking Crimson Vow. Oh no. Oh yeah. It was either Crimson Vow or Midnight Hunt. Whatever one with Day and Night. I think they both have it. Actually, no. We did Midnight Hunt, then Crimson Vow. Why? Because they're the fucking cheapest boxes to get. And then we did March of the Machine, which was a pretty fun set. And Oh yeah, last Caverns of Ixalan was the last draft we did. We did March of the Machine. Uh, yeah, then we did March of the Machine. I wanted to do that before that. I wanted to do Lost Caverns of Ixalan, but we ended up not. Before that, we did. Oh yeah, Commander Legends Battles for Baldur's Gate. That's where Spencer's Commander comes from. Is that set, by the way? And then obviously the first one we did was one of the Innistrad sets, probably Crimson Vow. Actually, now that I actually think about it a little more. Anyways, a little tangent. I built Spencer a deck. It's fucking terrible. We played against each other. My decks are very good and optimized. Most of them are like power level 2. Bracket level 2. Best is 1. I beat him like every time. I played against him with like one of my shitty pre-cons that I like mostly deconstructed and then just put in basic lands to make up for the cards I took out. He beat that deck like pretty well. And yeah, I'm just gonna talk about that. And then I built also over spring break. Here, I'll talk about that when I get to that segment when I hung out with Orion. I am not there yet. So I'm gonna talk about this hangout with my buddies, right? Spencer, K Dog, Caden, Clyde. They get here really late. I expected them to get here around like 5. They got there at like 7. I'm like waiting all day for them, dude, because I ain't got shit going on. Like I'm upstairs watching some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles because this is after the pre-release, and I'm like, I've never seen the 2003 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I was looking it up, and it sounds good. It's like most comparable to the comics and like most true to the comics. And I've been watching it for the last couple days and stuff when I got time, and it's actually really good so far. I gotta watch it on Paramount Plus though, and I have ads on there, and it fucking sucks ass. I hate seeing these Nickelodeon ads, bro, about like the Loud House and SpongeBob and shit. Fucking hate seeing that shit every like 6 minutes. I got a 100-second Nickelodeon ad. It fucking sucks ass. Anyways, yeah, I was watching that. They got there. They took a long time because my buddy Clyde was getting a PS5. He was trading in his Steam Deck. He got his Steam Deck and his Wii U. He got some store credit from this game store, and he got a PS5. He got the OG PS5, by the way, the fucking massive one. And they finally get here. I didn't finish my episode of TMNT. It's fine. We came down here. We set up Clyde's PS5, and as soon as we got it all set up, like I was showing them my new speaker. You can actually, yeah, you guys can see the speaker in the background for you people actually watching the video. The speaker's right back there. Dude, it sounds whack, dude. When you turn it on, it sounds so whack. I'll show you guys one of these days. It's like your Bluetooth device has connected successfully. Like it just is some really odd accent, and it just sounds really odd. It's just so jarring. Anyways, yeah, they come over. I kind of show them that. We play some music off of that. We set up Clyde's PS5. We're downloading some games. I set up my account on there so he can have some of my games that I have on my account. Yeah, everything's going well, and it's like 8:30, 8:15 maybe, and Clyde says, "I'm tired. I'm gonna go take a nap. I'm gonna go take a nap." Because apparently he's been up since like 6 or 5 or something. So we're like, yeah, it's fine, dude. Like, if you want to go sleep, you can. And, it's whatever. I mean, I wanted to hang out more, but I'm not going to say you can't sleep. So he goes upstairs in the guest room, and he goes to sleep. Me, Caden, Spencer. Caden's never played Magic. My table is too small for more than 2 people, unless we were to go upstairs, but I didn't want to go upstairs. I also wasn't in the mood to play. When I'm playing, it's hard for me to. I mean, I can teach, but it's hard to play when you know what the other person has. So I would just letting Caden play against Spencer because they're both kind of new. Also, I do remember why I didn't play. I had to take a shit, like straight up. I just had to take a shit when they wanted to play. So I was like, "You guys can start it. I'm gonna go take a shit." So I go take a shit. It's been like 10 minutes. I come back. They still haven't started the game. Like how, how haven't they started the game yet? They're like doing twiddling their thumbs trying to figure out the most basic shit, and I come down and I'm like, "What's like? Did you guys decide who's going first yet?" Like I think they went through one turn cycle, and Spencer's like explaining every card in his deck before he plays it, and I'm like, "Did you guys like roll dice?" And Spencer's like, "I just decided I was going first." I was like, "All right, whatever." Well, I mean, it's up to you guys. I wasn't down here, so I'm helping Caden. Dude, this game took like 3 hours because both of these decks are shit. I had Caden. I'm not gonna lie. The deck I had Caden playing was the one I lost to Spencer's deck, and I wanted them to be on like a similar power level. But dude, they both were so shit. So it took like fucking 3 hours. In Spencer's deck, Stallmeister, bro. Stallmeister as a deck. So I'm helping Caden. It's like a lands matter deck. It's Simic, blue green. It's the precon like everything counter from Modern Horizons 3, and he gets fucking Mayor Alaj out. It's like one of the few win cons in the deck. 2020 indestructible flying, and Spencer exiles it. Caden gets it back immediately. Caden was so lucky. He had like 3 cards that like copy land or something, or 2 cards or something, and he does it again. Spencer gets rid of it again. I don't remember how. I think he actually had a card that got it back from his graveyard. I don't remember. And he gets rid of it again. Caden only got one swing in. Actually, no, I remember how. Spencer like played this card that like I think it's like the last bringer of death or bringer of the end or something it's called. It's like a demon you play. It basically swaps the graveyard with the board. Caden didn't have a whole lot in his graveyard because Spencer was like exiling his graveyard type shit before. And so like flip flops, Merit Lodge is a token, and you have to sacrifice it. It's like sacrifice all creatures or something. So we had to sacrifice it, which bypasses indestructible. So Caden loses the token. And he gets it back, but Spencer has his dumbass card that goes infinite combo with Last Bringer of Death or whatever it's called, Bringer of the End. That basically says like you can sack it to get card like for 4 mana, sack this creature, get card from your graveyard on the battlefield. So this is how the infinite goes. Sack it, it goes to the graveyard. Last Bringer of Death comes in, Swaparooski, graveyard, battlefield, it's back. Somehow, Last Bringer of End dies. Whoop. Sack it, boom, boom, boom. They're both back. Fucking infinite combo. Especially because Spencer has the sack. I mean, it's a sack deck, dude. He sacks Last Bringer of Death, draws a shit ton of cards, and just does it over again. Like it's a actual solid combo. It's like one of the very few win cons in the deck, but all it was doing was stalling. Because Caden, God bless his soul, I was helping him so much. It wasn't even his fault. I swear, there was like 6 fucking lands in a row he drew. He had all the mana in the world, nothing to spend it on. Fucking classic Simic mistake, right? And he wasn't getting any of his draw spells. He was just getting land or things that get him land, which was bad. Fucking bad. And, oh my god, Spencer had this card to exile shit from graveyard, and it exiled something he had, like, that was an escape cost, which could have helped him by drawing him a card. But he kept, like, he exiled it, and he couldn't get it back. And, yeah, dude, like, the game dragged on for, like, 3 hours. Finally, it ended when, I think Caden got Skeet Swarm. Yeah, he got Skeet Swarm. Or it was Avenger of Zendikar. One of the two. He has a fucking shit ton of tokens. I think it was Avenger of Zendikar, actually, now that I think about it. He got Avenger of Zendikar. ETB makes a plant per land. He has a shit ton of stuff that gets him land. So lots of landfall. Swings like 14 2/3s, and it's enough for lethal. Game ends. Sorry for the magic tangent, guys. I guess it's just a magic episode. So, after that, the game finally ended. It's like midnight. Before this, I've been going to bed for, like, this is like the first weekend after spring break. Before this, I've been going to bed at like 9 to 10 every night because I have like class at 7 in the morning, like 2 days a week. So I like to have a decent sleep schedule. So I'm fucking tired. Like Spencer's taking his shit now. Caden didn't want to play another game, and I'm like, I don't want to 1v1 Spencer because my decks are so much fucking better, and I'm just a good player, dude. Like I know I'm a win type shit. I I'm joking. That's not why I didn't want to play. I just didn't want to play because I was tired, and I Magic is so much more fun in Commander when it's not a 1v1. It's more fun when you have at least four, like 3 to 4 people, right? So I'm like already tired. Caden doesn't want to play again. Everything's settling down. Came down earlier, like he woke up from his nap, and we were just playing Magic because, like I said, it took 3 hours. And Peyton went back upstairs. He's like, come get me if you guys need me or want to do something." This game took way too long to do anything. Before this game, by the way, we went and got Domino's. We got. I tried this new thing. It was like cheese bread with pepperoni, and it was basically a pocket pizza. I ain't gonna lie. Caden got a pizza. Spencer got some Alfredo and the fucking garlic bites, fucking whatever. Those things are busting, by the way. Yeah, we ate. Came down. Caden, there was like 2 slices of the pizza left. Caden offered it to. He didn't want it. This is. I know this seems irrelevant. This is important. Like later for this story. Yeah, goes to bed. Like he came down for a second. He went back to bed. I go to bed. I go upstairs to take a piss. I like say hi to Steve. He's like doing okay. Like everything's good. He needs a blanket. Needs a nightlight. I turned on a nightlight for him because I saw him. He had his like phone flashlight on next to him on the table. I'm not gonna make him sleep with his fucking phone flashlight, like. So there's like a lava lamp in there. I turned it on for him, so he has a nightlight. I'm someone who likes sleeping in pitch dark, but I know everyone's not like that. So I turn on a nightlight for him. That's why I went and checked on him after I took my piss. So yeah, I take my melatonin. I go to bed. Fast forward next day. Since he went to bed so early, he was awake like 3 hours before everyone. So he's just fucking in the guest room on his phone for like 3 hours, and he's like, he texted me and he's like, "Let me know when you're awake. You want to go to Best Buy because I was getting a receiver for my speakers because I got a pretty sweet sound system for the TV out here." Oh, that was a juicer, dude. Anyways, yeah, I say yeah. We can go after my shower because I'm a morning shower guy usually. Besides on weekdays when I have class, I always shower after the gym. Otherwise, I'd have to shower twice every day, which I mean, there's no point, bro. Like, I'm not gonna get into a tangent about that, but yeah, after I showered, Caden and Spencer stayed up until fucking 3 a.m. or some shit, or like 2 a.m., 1 a.m., something like that. So they're still sleeping. So me and Clyde, I think I already said his name, whatever. Me and Clyde go to Best Buy. It's a pretty smooth ride. We get I have the receiver. I get cords for the receiver that I need to like adapt it to the TV. Dude, it's like fucking expensive. It was like $40. Like, it was fucking crazy just for some cords like that type shit. But whatever. It's done now. I don't gotta worry about it anymore. We get back. Clyde sets it up. We test it out. For some reason, as soon as I turned my TV on, it was on YouTube, but it was also on a Taylor Swift song. So one of these motherfuckers down here were listening to some Taylor Swift on my TV. So I'm like, Spencer's still sleeping. Caden's woken up because of the commotion. He's probably more of a light sleeper. Excuse me. And dude, I'm like, dude, I'm gonna see how fucking loud this thing gets, dude. Like, I just got these speakers, so I fucking blast that shit, and dude, it must have been like hell for Spencer. He fucking hates Taylor Swift. He woke up to some fucking blasting Taylor Swift song, bro. Like, that must have been terrible for him, but it was funny. My money's on Caden who put that on, because I don't think Spencer would in a million years put Taylor Swift on my TV like that. But yeah, so that turned out good. Now I'm gonna talk about how it was relevant, how Clyde didn't eat the pizza the night before, right? So I'll get there in a second. I don't know why I said there's a little thing that happened before that. We play this game called Golf with Friends. Banger game. If you guys have friends, I hope the Gooner gang has some friends out there. Play Golf with Friends. It's such a fun game. This TV down here is a dinosaur. Dude, the input lag is terrible. But we'll go for the friends. Input lag doesn't really matter too much, I suppose. But that is a little side tangent. So we played golf with friends, right? It goes pretty. It's like so fun. Me and Caden tie at the end, like we're the same score, and it's a blast. Not much to say about it. Afterwards, Clyde is just like complaining, like saying, I mean, he wasn't complaining. He was like I'm hungry. Like, can we get something to eat? Like, what do you guys got to eat here? And I'm like, this is why I was saying like it mattered why I didn't eat last night because I wasn't that hungry because I said like, dude, uh, when I eat like a big dinner, I'm not hungry, much the day before or the day after. So I'm like, we don't got like a lot, dude. You know, I'm a fucking college student. We got eggs. Um, I was like, yeah, we got eggs. We can make eggs. But they're not really into that idea. Um, and like we want to go to Timmy's or something. We gotta go to Tim Hortons. I suggest Tim Hortons. I'm cool with buying everyone some Timbits, like a 40 pack of Timbits is what I say. Also, I also don't want to like use up all my eggs, bro. Like, you know, I'd rather just buy everyone some food. So Caden still has some money. So Caden gives me a little bit of money. Clyde gives me a buck. He gives me $1 to put towards it. And Spencer, he just had to spend a shit ton of money on his car like the week before. So after like college bills and stuff, he didn't have like money to like put towards that. So I drive us. We go to Tim Hortons. I get a 40 pack of Timbits, no honey dip. Honey dip hater here. I don't know if you guys like honey dip. Every time I get it, it's like soggy and super old because no one eats it. If you guys like honey dip, let me know in the comments because that I fucking hate honey dip. I don't really like the taste of honey that much either, like on its own. Anyways, I get the 40 pack for us. Caden had some money, so he gets a sandwich. He gets like a biscuit. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of a mid choice croissant. Croissant is on top. Croissant is on top. Biscuit. The biscuit is always dry. So he gets a biscuit, sausage, cheese, egg sandwich, breakfast sandwich. So we got the sandwich. We get the Timmies, the Timbits. And oh, I also got a deal for like a 10 pack of Timbits for a buck. I guess I put Clyde's buckaroonie towards that 10 piece. And I got all chocolate. 10 packs for big papa here. Big papa. Chocolate's my favorite flavor. Chocolate glaze for Tim Hortons. Anyways, yeah, we get that. We get the 40 pack. It's for them to share. I got the 10 pack. We get back to my place. On the ride back, I ate a Timbit. Spencer eats a Timbit. Clyde eats a Timbit. Caden eats his fucking sandwich, fucking biscuit, crummy ass sandwich in my car without asking. I'm not really that bothered, but I just wish he asked me because it's just like a common courtesy, you know. If you're gonna eat something in someone's car, always just ask them, you know. It's not a big deal. Like some people care, some people don't. I probably would have said wait till we get home because, dude, Tim Hortons is like 5 minutes, like 6 minutes from my house. It's not that long to wait. It's not that long to wait. Also, it's a biscuit fucking breakfast sandwich. Biscuits are fucking notoriously dry and crummy, dude. Like I didn't want that shit in my car. But he's like, oh, I won't make a mess. I'm like, all right. I mean, he already took a bite. I'm not gonna say like wrap it up, bro. Like whatever. I don't want to sound like an asshole or nothing. So I let him eat it. He fucking downed that shit in the 6 minutes we took to get back. Oh, dude, this whole time, Clyde is complaining because he's saying like, keep in mind, this is a big part. We didn't find out about this until the night before. Excuse me. Spencer drove Clyde and Caden to my house. Clyde and Caden don't have a license. They don't have a car. That's why he drove them. I live like an hour and 15 away from them. So they both chipped in for gas, or only Caden didn't pay. Clyde did not chip in for gas. He was supposed to, but he didn't. We learn the day that of when Clyde gets here. His aunt has a dinner with him at like 7 o'clock p.m. So he wants to be home, dude. This is the part that was bullshit. He's like, I want to leave at like 2 for a dinner at 7 o'clock with an hour drive. You want to know his reasoning? And this was his reasoning when, because before we left when we were playing golf with friends, he was like talking about this. My aunt, she sometimes likes to show up early before dinner just to hang out. She's kind of like spontaneous and stuff. He didn't say that. He just said she comes like back soon. And I'm like, brother, we've been planning this for so long for the spring break to hang out. And you're telling me you guys aren't even going to hang out for a full day because you got here at 7 o'clock last night and you're going to leave at 2 p.m. the next day because your aunt might, M-I-G-H-T, not guaranteed, she might show up to hang out for a little bit. What about me, buddy? What about me? What about Spencer? What about Caden, dude? We're here right now. We're not gonna maybe hang out with you. We are here right now, Buster. And you just got a new PS5. We want to fucking play on that shit, dude. It just kind of pissed me off a little bit. That's not the worst part. Spencer, the one who has to drive him back, says, fuck that. We're not driving you back early for your aunt's spontaneous arrival at your house. I was thinking about a fancy word for house, dude. He says 5. Like 5. We will go at 5. And you'll get there like an hour, like 45 minutes before it starts. You're fine. You're fucking fine, dude. Clyde is fine with this. He's like he said he had like a panic attack on my couch, and he thinks it's because of his new like mood stabilizer medicines he had. I'm not gonna get into much of that because it's kind of personal. So he had a panic attack on my couch. He said he needed to just take a nap. So I said, okay, go ahead and take a nap. You just took a nap yesterday. It's fine, whatever. I'm not gonna make you do anything if you're not feeling up for it. So me and Spencer, we try to get Caden to play some Magic with us because I really wanted to play with all two of them because it's a lot more fun. But Caden wasn't up for it. So me and Spencer, we play some Magic, like 2 matches. Magic takes a while, dude. It took like a couple, maybe 2 or 3 hours. I don't know. Probably more on the 2.5 side. Split the diff. We had Caden watch us so we could learn. He didn't fucking watch us. He was on his fucking Switch the whole time playing Pokemon. I fucking hate Pokemon, dude. Anyways, I don't hate Pokemon. That's a whole different story, guys. I'm not gonna get into it. I don't like how Pokemon's doing the same thing every game. Sorry if that's a hot take. I don't hate Pokemon. I just don't love it. Anyways. Caden's playing Pokemon. Me and Spencer playing some Magic. It takes a long ass time. After the last match, I'm like, hey, what time is it? It's like 5. It's like 5 o'clock. It's like almost 5 o'clock. So 4:45. So Clyde's like, it's 4:45. Maybe we should start getting ready. So everyone gets ready, and I'm like, dude, like, I thought you guys were gonna stay an extra day because Spencer doesn't have work the next day, and that's the whole reason I even had them come over this early, so Spencer could probably stay another day. Then this shit comes up that they have to leave like early. So I'm like, so Clyde kind of brings up the idea of us maybe hanging out at his house like that day when he gets back from his aunt's. And I'm like, okay, maybe. And I'm not gonna lie, dude, I didn't want to stay home alone, and I really wanted to hang out with my friends because my girlfriend was busy, like, at her dad's house or something. She was, like, busy, so I couldn't hang out with her. I don't remember. what she was busy with. But I haven't hung out with my friends for a while. I wanted to hang out with my friends. And I say, okay, I want to keep hanging out with you guys. If we have to go to Tawas, I'll come with you. I'll drive. And I drove with Clyde, and Spencer and Caden drove together. So I'm driving Clyde back. We're kind of just talking a little bit. I'm like, hey, like, how are you doing? You excited? And I'm like, you excited for this dinner with your aunt? Because you've been so anxious about it. And he's like, yeah, I haven't even seen her since last Christmas type shit. And he's like, no, actually, it was like a month or two ago. It wasn't that long apparently, but it was still a long time. I'm like, I understand. You know, I'm not mad. You have to leave early. Like if this dinner means that much to you, like it is what it is. It is what it is. Especially if we still get to hang out. You know, I still got to drive, but hey, it is what it is. I mean, I was gonna stay in Taos for the weekend anyway, because I wanted to hang out with Orion, which I'll get to that. I'll get to that, guys. Don't worry. We get to Clyde's house. We get inside. Clyde is freaking the fuck out. He's like anxious and shit, and I'm not even like doing much. I'm just in his living room on my phone, like seeing when Spencer and Caden are gonna get there. And Clyde's like, I just want to be in my room. And I'm like, well, I still want to hang out with you. So I go in his room with him. I just kind of like chill on his bed, and he's on his bed as well. And eventually, he eventually gets a call well, I play a game of like poker night on his PC. He eventually says to me, should I even go to this dinner? Should I even go to this dinner? And I'm thinking, that's the whole point we came back, right? Why wouldn't you go to this dinner? He ended up not going to this dinner. Why? He was too anxious. I'm not gonna say it's not a good reason, but it's kind of a bummer. We had to come back a day early for something he ended up not going to. And to make it even worse, like I didn't really have a place to stay. I mean, I had the place, like my family's home in Tawas, but I didn't tell them I was coming to town because I was gonna stay at my friend's house. He tells me I can't spend the night, and he says Spencer and Caden can't come over to hang out. And I eventually somehow convinced him. Basically, I convinced him by saying, like, yeah, you want to be left alone. You can just be in your room. We will not talk to you. We'll leave you alone. And I'll still be able to hang out with some of my other friends, you know. It fucking blows, dude. It just fucking blows. That's how it had to go. Because I don't know how he said he got overstimulated because he hung out with his friends. Dude, most of the time he was sleeping when he was here. The main thing he did was help me set up my speakers. And that was about it, besides golf with friends. And then I bought him food. Like, how does that burn your social battery? Like, I let you go to sleep, you know. We didn't make him do too much shit. He didn't even do much anyway when we wanted to do some other stuff. He didn't like want to do it. Like I wanted to play poker, you know, he didn't want to do that. Oh my gosh, dude, whatever. And he says they can't come. I somehow like convince him that they can come, and we just won't spend the night, right? So Spencer's kind of pissed too because he finds out like he's the one who had to drive Clyde, and he also wanted to hang out at my house. He had to leave a day early. Caden had to leave a day early for him to go to a dinner that he didn't go to. It is what it is, dude. And so Caden and Spencer get there. They get there so fucking late. They get there at like 7, dude. I'm like here on this guy's couch, dick in my hand, nothing to do, bored as fuck. I came here to hang out. He doesn't want to hang out. His sister gets home, like from the dinner, because it was a family dinner. She kind of talks to me a little bit. I'm like, he's in his room and type shit. And I guess she bought him some food and stuff, so she wanted him to do dishes or whatever. I don't know, but he's like anxious, so he didn't want to. Not trying to get too specific into this shit. So yeah, I'm like there watching YouTube shorts, fucking wasting time, texting Spencer, trying to see when they'll get here. Bro, they're taking fucking forever, bro. They finally get there, and bro, I'm trying to set up a game of poker because we haven't been able to play poker yet. And I brought, dude, I forgot to say this part. I brought all my shit with me because they said they would play it. I brought my fucking case of poker chips. I brought all my magic cards. I brought all my fucking board games and my clothes and shit. That's like 4 things. I brought my poker chips. I expect we're gonna play poker. So, I get Caden Spencer at the table to play poker. The whole time we're just talking about this other guy, dude. I'm not gonna say any names. We're just kind of gossiping. It wasn't Clyde. Don't worry. We were just kind of gossiping. Like as a couple boys do. We're just gossiping. And I'm like, I keep trying to say like, okay, like do you call? Do you call the Rays? We're just kind of like on a tangent type shit. But I'm teaching Caden how to play poker. It went kind of well. Caden really didn't even want to do it. I just kind of like convinced him because I was like, bro, I brought these fucking poker chips. We're gonna play poker. Get over here. Get over here. So I convinced him. I taught him. I just kind of showed him what the best poker hands were and type shit. And it went well. And then spend. Oh my gosh, I have so much to talk about. It was so eventful, dude, and I don't have much time to talk about it. Like 22 minutes left. Spencer says we can say that he asks us if we want to spend the night as girlfriends. I'm kind of iffy on it because I don't want to drive that far. She lives in Witt. Oh, I don't mean to say her town name. I don't think I said it though. She lives like pretty far away, like at least half an hour or something like that. And I don't want to. Dude, gas is expensive. It was like $3.69 at the time. So I'm like, dude, I don't know. Like, I would rather spend the night at his house. I don't really know his girlfriend. I don't really want to be at his girlfriend's house, but like, I'm fine with it. It was getting late too, and I was getting tired, so I was getting fucking tired, dude. And so I was like, yeah, it's fine. Caden was fine with it. I was fine with it. We go to his girlfriend's house. Not gonna dox her. Not gonna say her name. I'll call her Natasha. I guess we go to Natasha's house. Natasha's chill. She has a Bingus. She has a hairless cat. I love hairless cats. I love Bingus. Was my profile picture for a long time. So yeah, I love this fucking Bingus, bro. Its name wasn't Bingus. I called it Bingus because it was a Bingus. Anyways, love the Bingus. We got there like midnight. Like I said, dude, my sleep schedule is early. Dude, I'm so tired. I'm like laying on like fucking carpet ground, falling asleep. So Spencer, Natasha, they set up the guest bed for me. It's the fucking cat room, bro. I'm allergic to cats. Spoiler alert. Little allergic to cats. I'm sleeping in the cat room tonight, boys. So I go in the cat room. They clean their litter box. There's like a cat tower in there, dude. They have like an orange cat too. Brody. Dude, it was so hard for me to fall asleep. I didn't go to sleep immediately. I was looking at some magic cards on like Etsy, eBay type shit, just seeing if there's any like good deals. And dude, I thought they were gonna be up for like maybe an hour more and then go to sleep, like when they were at my house. They were awake until 5 in the fucking morning. Do you wanna know how I know? Because I woke up at 5 in the morning. Because I'm a light fucking sleeper for the most part. And there was like a radio on, and dude, it was fucking loud. So I get up. I also had to take a piss. So I go take a piss. I turn the radio off, and I'm like, "Okay, did you guys haven't gone to sleep yet?" And Caden's like, he's so fucking tired. He's like groggy. He's like, "No, bro, I'm going to sleep now." I'm like, "Bro, I'm gonna wake up, and you guys are gonna be sleeping till like fucking past noon. This is gonna be terrible. I don't know what to do here. I don't have a house I just got. Like, whatever. I go to sleep. I go back to sleep. I wake up at a reasonable, semi-reasonable time, 10 a.m. Everyone else is sleeping. I'm getting into some weird details. They wake up at like 2 p.m., dude. It was crazy. 2 p.m. Probably 1 p.m. I'm just like scrolling TikTok, scrolling YouTube Shorts the whole time, just waiting, and it was fine. Me and Spencer played some more Magic there. Caden, you know how to, and that fucking sucked, but it is what it is. You know, can't win them all. Can't win them all. So we're going to leave. I'm kind of glad, dude. I was kind of sick of being there. I mean, I was just mostly bored. I was fine being there. I just was kind of bored. It turned out Natasha's ex-boyfriend was coming to the house to grab his stuff. Now, fun fact about Natasha's boyfriend. He's an ex-convict and apparently he's pretty fucking crazy because he used to stalk Spencer when Natasha and him were getting together. And he doesn't like Spencer that much. So, it's kind of speculated. Like, this is like when we're already driving back to Tawas with Spencer and he gets this call. We're kind of speculating that we might have a little brawl on our hands, as they say in the business. We might have a little brawl. Like, he might fucking try fighting Spencer. So Spencer's like, "Don't worry, honey. I got Ben. Ain't no one gonna mess with me when I got Ben here." Like, bro, I don't think I'm that intimidated. I will say I'm strong. I I'm strong. I'm not. I don't really know how to fight. I think I could fight, but I'm not a fighter, dude. I'm a lover. I'm a fucking lover, dude. I don't know what to say about it. I'm a fucking gentle giant in the biz, you know. I'm a fucking gentle giant. And Caden, not to be an asshole, he's like lean, but he's like small, type shit. And he's like very nervous. He's like, dude, he's like so like anxious and shit. He doesn't want to get in a fight. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty anxious too. I've never gotten to a legit fight, like official fight. And dude, who knows if they like pull a fucking knife or gun out or some shit. Dude, I was like nervous because apparently this guy's crazy, you know. Anyways, fast forward, we get back to Natasha's house. We're waiting for her ex-boyfriend to come. He comes with a buddy. Like, there's two of them. And they're outside for a long time before coming in. And it's just the ex-boyfriend doesn't come in. It's just the friend of the ex-boyfriend. Thank God, because that guy was actually kind of chill. The ex-boyfriend probably would have gotten, like, angry when he saw Spencer. So he grabs his shit for a tent and leaves. No fight happened. Best case scenario. Anyways, that's what happened at her house. We left and got back. I got dropped off at house, and I had to get Caden. Oh, apparently Caden's mom was gonna pick him up from my house. Dude, it's foggy as fuck out because it was like, it was getting really warm out, but it was cold before, so it was like I could barely fucking see. Anyways, I was hungry. We haven't eaten yet. I took Caden to the gas station because everywhere else, like I said, it was 369 like everywhere else. This one gas station hasn't changed yet. It was like 323. I went there because I was like, dude, I'm going to get gas while it's still cheap. And spoiler alert, the next day it was also like 369. So good call for me. I got gas. Caden doesn't have service on his phone, but he told his mom to come pick him up like way earlier at my house. So his mom's just fucking waiting at my house, and we're not even there yet. And Caden doesn't have service, so you know that kind of fucking sucked. I was hungry. Caden was hungry, so we got some McDonald's, we got some Mickey D's. I just got a $5 meal deal. I was like, "Hey, Caden, what do you want? Do you want anything?" Because, dude, I'm not an asshole. Like, apparently, Caden told me like when he's in the car with someone and they go to make like a restaurant, like a fast food restaurant, they don't ask him if he wants anything. What I say is, if I'm driving and I have like a buddy in the car with me or someone in the car with me, especially if it's just one person, I'm gonna ask them if they want anything. You know, I'll buy them some food. You know, it's fucking McDonald's. It's not gonna break the bank type shit. And you know, I buy him some. Like, he just wanted a Shamrock Shake because it's like limited time. Tomorrow's St. Patty's Day. Just remember that. That's pretty sweet. I got a pretty good St. Patrick's Day shirt. Anyways, I got him a Shamrock Shake. I got myself a $5 meal deal. McDouble $5 meal deal. Um, he connects to the shitty ass McDonald's Wi-Fi while we're in the drive-through, and he calls his mom. She's fucking pissed, bro. She's like, "Where the fuck are you? I've been waiting here for like 10 minutes. You should fucking be here. You're not answering my texts. You're not answering my calls." And Caden pulls the fucking trump card. He's like, "I don't have service, Mom. I don't have service, Mom. How am I supposed to answer that?" And she just kind of like goes silent. And he's like, "All right, Mom, love you. We'll be there in like 5 to 10 minutes." Thank God he said 5 to 10, because I thought it would be five. We were in the line for like checkout line for like much longer. There's only one guy in front of me. It took like 5 minutes for us to get the food. Like it took a longest time. So we, on the way back, Caden's like nervous if his mom finds out he was at McDonald's. She's gonna be mad because he was waiting and that took up time, you know? So Caden just fucking chugs this Shamrock Shake, dude. And we get back. He throws it away. Yeah, whatever. He goes home. I go inside. I watch a movie with my dad. We watch Zombieland. I eat my McDonald's. And next day, I come back here, back on the grind, back to school, and yeah, that was everything substantial that happened during my spring break. Now, I wish I made some content. I didn't make any content during spring break. I definitely could have. I was just fucking being a chud, bro. Watching TikTok and YouTube shorts. Like, fucking wasting my life type shit. So I wish I made some more content, but it is what it is. At least I get to talk about it. Anyways, if you guys have anything to talk about your spring break, if you guys had one, let me know in the comments. I will respond, dude. I don't got shit going on. I will respond eventually. Hopefully you guys had a good spring break. Mine wasn't that bad. The only thing that was bad is I didn't get to hang out with all my friends. And I don't know why I'm just saying the outro now, because I actually just remembered something I was going to say. So, let's backtrack a little bit. I didn't go home yet. After that, it was still the weekend. That was Friday. On Saturday, I went out to breakfast with my dad. Brought him back home. We got to hang out for a little bit. I went to Orion's house. Me and Orion. I haven't seen him in a long time. He's also in college. His spring break was the next week, but it was the weekend, so he was in town. So, like Spencer, I built him a deck. I didn't have my bulk, though. Dude, I already brought so much shit with me. I didn't want to bring all the fucking bulk I had as well. It's like so much. So, I didn't have any cards to give him. So, we just built a deck out of the cards he already had. It was a Rakdos deck. It was, everything in the deck had to be odd mana value, but everything does, like, double damage. Like, it was fucking nuts, bro. Like, everything deals double damage in his deck. With the downside of everything having to be odd mana value. And it was actually a really decent deck, even though it was made from all of his, like, cards, which were... I mean, it wasn't great. Like, a lot of the cards weren't great, but they worked. They worked enough. We played a couple of games of Magic. He beat me one of the times out of, like, the 4 or 5 or something. Spoiler alert, it was when I was playing my shit deck again. But, yeah. We watched some Papa Meat. We love Papa Meat here. Love Papa Meat. We played some poker. I was trying to get Fenton to come over, but he, like, got out of work pretty late, and he was tired, so he just went to bed, which fucking sucked. But me and Orion played some poker. His nickname in poker is the River Queen, because he always wins on the river. He beat my ass in poker. I bluff a lot in poker, and he just can read me like a book. He called my exact hand twice. I had pocket aces. First time I had pocket aces in, like, a long-ass time, by the way. He fucking called it. He said his dick was tinkling, and that's how he knew. But he didn't fold or anything. Like I won the hand still, but it fucking, like, shook my boots. He did it twice, because I'd like, ace king another time, or jack king or something another time, and he fucking called my exact hand twice in a row. Not suit, but he called the exact cards. Which, like, dude, I thought he was cheating. Like, I thought because it was on a glass table, I had the cards face down. I thought there was, like, a reflection. He saw it, but apparently not. So, We played poker. He beat my ass at poker. Uh, River Queen, dude. We went on the river a lot actually, but it is what it is. That's poker is partially luck, you know. And we played some war, which is like you deal cards out, put a card down, whichever is like a higher value wins. That was a lot of fun because we each got like 10 cards. There's like a mulligan rule, and I was waiting for Spencer. He didn't come. We watched some Joe Bartolozzi. Uh, love Joe Bartolozzi. Shout out that small creator right there. Love Joe Bartolozzi. You guys should check him out. Um, we watched this video about this guy who like went to fucking the North Korean border and camped there. Fucking death sentence, dude. And he left like a bunch of propaganda against Kim Jong Un. Crazy, dude. Crazy video. And then we watched a survival quiz or whatever that Joe made. Dude, it was pretty fun. It was pretty goofy. Some of the answers were kind of like unrealistic. I ain't gonna lie, but it was fun to do. And after that, I was like, it was like 1 a.m. I was, again, I'm tired, so slept in the guest bed, left the next morning, and that is where I wrap up the spring break. That is everything. Okay, no, one more thing, almost there, guys. So me and Orion had a debate. So we were having tacos for dinner. I was kind of giving him shit because one time he had ranch on a hot dog. So I want you guys to settle this debate for me. Which is weirder? Ranch on a hot dog or peanut butter on a burger? I think peanut butter on a burger is not as weird as ranch on a hot dog. My argument is at some restaurants, it is like a fucking menu item. It's a delicacy. A peanut butter burger. When you go to a hot dog stand, they're not gonna have fucking ranch. Ranch on a hot dog's a fucking disgrace, dude. You know? So that's my argument on why it's not as weird. And, dude, Orion's dad came in and he fucking flamed him. He's like, dude, ranch on a hot dog's fucking horrid. It's fucking disgusting. So, that's how that went. Let me know what you guys think about the debate. We just got on a whole tangent, a little debate. It was funny. Then we looked at some like weird food combinations. I used to dip my Lay's potato chips in milk and think they tasted like cookies. That's probably the weirdest fucking food combination I've ever done. Call me fucking crazy, bro. I don't know. I was a fat fucking kid. I was like, dip my chip in milk. Cookie. That shit did not taste like cookie. It just made my fucking milk salty, bro. That's all it did. Anyways, it was a good time. Had a great time with Orion. Had a great time with everyone, honestly. It was a great spring break. Let me know how your guys' spring break went. And that is actually it. Answer that question, though. Which is weirder? Ranch on a hot dog? Peanut butter on a burger? I really want to hear your guys' input on that. But, that's about it. It's too bad Fenton couldn't make it to this episode. Hopefully he'll be on next time. If not, it's going to be Spencer. I'm hopefully going to get Spencer on. I like recording with another person, It's hard to talk by yourself for 2 hours or so. But hopefully you guys enjoyed, even though it was just me fucking going on tangents about magic and shit. And hopefully I made you laugh. Hopefully it was entertaining. If not, fucking complain about it in the comments. I'll read it. I always read it. You miss Fenton? I miss Fenton too. I've been trying to get him on for so long. He's just been busy, guys, but trust me, I'm trying as hard as I can. I am trying as hard as I can. And that is about it. That is about it. Hopefully you enjoyed, and as always, I don't even know what I'm saying as always. This is the outro. Gooner Gang, stand up. Peace out, guys. Thank you for listening to the Hooligans Podcast.
If you enjoyed the podcast, please consider giving us a 5-star rating.
Leave a comment so we can hear your thoughts.
If you'd like to help the podcast, spread the word, recommend us to your friends.
Gooner Gang,
stand up.